Carl and I have been friends for several years, and then one day I was in his gallery and saw an abstract painting that I really enjoyed, but I hadn't seen anything like that from him before. And it kind of stuck in my head. After a couple of weeks, I was still thinking about it, and I started to wonder if we could do something together. So then I talked to Carl about it, and the more we talked, the more interested we both became. And then Carl actually went ahead and made another abstract piece, kind of thinking about how it might work with glass. After he completed that, I saw it and I was super excited about it, which is this piece over here, and created a few pieces of glass after Carl made some suggestions, and brought those back. We talked about those, and then Carl created the first collaborative piece.
First collaborative piece, Brice brought in the really awesome pieces of glass, and it was real challenging to bring the two elements together. We had to, so like when I worked on it, I had to look at when the lighting was shining through the glass and when the lights were off. So the challenge was bringing the two elements together into one cohesive piece of art.
And one of the neat things for me, just to see the first abstract work that Carl worked on after we talked about possibly working together, was that he really worked in some almost spirit world type ghost images, and it looked like there was light shining through and across the canvas, which was really fun for me because of course I love to transmit light through glass.
Right.
And I could see all of these possibilities of what might happen when we work together.
Right. Yeah. It was. I think that's what a lot of the work is about too. I've started out as I've been a representational artist, and still am, but I just kind of, as working on my art, I just realized I'm more into abstract concepts, like the abstract concept of light and color, and how colors react next to each other, and how to create a feeling of light and texture. And all of Brice's pieces have those elements in them. They have texture, they have colors next to each other reacting, and it has transmitted light going through the glass. And that's what in painting is working with reflective light. So we're working with transmitted light through the glass and reflective light off the artwork. So it's really exciting to see when the two come together.
Yeah, well that's been a cool part of the project for me. Is I didn't really know what would happen when we started working together, other than I thought it'd be fun to work with Carl and find out what would happen. But to see how his pieces, they really look like they emanate light also, and then I sort of get the cheater route. I get to actually shine light right through the glass. So in some ways that makes it really strong, and Carl has to make the painting contain that. So, and complement it. So he's got a real challenge, but I've been super excited about what's been coming out of the whole work, the whole project.
Right, yeah, totally. And then how it all comes together, like the emotional content of light and reflective light coming off can create a kind of a powerful statement, I think.
Oh yeah, and it's been neat to have some people come through, and the neat idea that Carl had when he was talking about this earlier is that the ultimate realization of this work is really when it stops people from using words in their thought process, and it just brings the emotions out, just lets people drift and just open up. And I was really excited to see, like during our opening show and during this opening week, that people actually have just stopped and gazed at the pieces and just kind of been drawn in.
Right. Yeah. That was really exciting to see. And I think that's like kind of the major. I think that's the powerful thing about artwork in general is transforming these materials, whether it's paint or glass, and making it into something more than what it is by itself. And I think these two worlds coming together with glass art and abstract painting is really exciting to see it develop.
Yeah, I mean, it might not have worked who's to say?
Yeah, we had no idea.
Yeah, and it just turned out that as we make the pieces, we talk back and forth.
Right.
And I feel we both have ideas for each other. And then the finished piece, at least on my side, is much more than I would have thought to do on my own. It's really exciting to see when I come and deliver some glass, and then I come back a day later and Carl's got a piece in full concept, and then come back one day after that and see what he's completed, and then sometimes I'll have additional ideas, and then we'll do the next one, so then we'll talk some more, and then he can send me away and I'll get more ideas for the glass. Once I see what Carl's doing, I get more ideas of what I can do with the glass, and he has ideas for me. So
Yeah.
it's just been really dynamic.
Yeah, it's been a blast with that. Yeah, just kind of one idea leads to another one piece leads to another idea.
Yeah.
Just after doing this first set, we've got a ton of ideas we just talked about, and I'm really excited and look forward to do some more.
Yeah.
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 I think it's